Yeah. I started off selling mainly because I liked the Avon products. I couldn't find anybody in my area doing the representative search online that sold. And I knew like my mom would buy from me and maybe a couple other people. And we lived in the town for a couple of years and I didn't really know too many people yet. So I thought it'd be a good way to maybe meet some people. At the time, I had a 1 year old and a 3 year old. And then shortly after joining, like not even a month after joining Avon, found out we were going to move. It actually turned out to be great because then when we ended up moving to the town we're in now, I had an open house. I got to meet some people in the community, and get a few customers that way from moving and meeting new people in a small town.
Okay. So did you get a chance this week to share it with someone?
I shared more of my leadership story with some of my downline members in an email that I thought are good candidates for leadership, hoping that would inspire them to get involved in leadership as well. I haven't heard anything back from any of them yet, but I'm hoping that, I'll at least get them thinking about getting into leadership and getting people under them as well.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you have any comments or can relate to her story? I think we have two more team members that are also young moms. So maybe somewhat you can relate.
I'm sorry, Denise. I couldn't really hear yours. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. I was having problems with the volume.
It's very. We can hear you very low, very very low. Okay. Well, but since you are there, Shatara, why don't you share your story?
Oh, so I really want to get mine into like a, something that I kind of rehearse. But normally when I'm sharing my story, I'm just telling small parts of it because I feel like there's so much to it. But I basically just mentioned that, I started with Avon so that I can continue to get my products because I love the products, of course. And it just turned into so much more than that. It turned into my social life, basically. So many friends and fun events and just the community. How much we care for each other, even though, we all have our separate businesses. There's still that community. Just also mentioning the fact that I have come out of my shell. It's helped me be that outspoken person that I wanted to be, making extra money, of course, to pay bills, and being able to go to a tropical island that would have never been something I would do myself. So I just try to mention a few of those things, but it means a lot to me, just the positivity that it's brought into my life in lots of different areas. So.
So did you have a chance this week to share your story with someone?
I did share my story with a lady. She just actually found me on Google. I went to her house. She said she wanted to sign up for Avon, and she kind of wanted to get some more information. She's going to move to an assisted living home soon because her husband has Parkinson's, so she wants to start an Avon business. And I just kind of explained to her, all the benefits and all the good things it could bring to her life. And I think she was really surprised about, how that she would kind of be coming into this community of she could talk to all of us, if she needed advice, and she was really happy about that. And I just, again, told her about all the recognition that we get and how great it makes you feel. To be recognized, and she was really interested in that. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seems like you were able to find what she needed and to tell her that to get her engaged. So that's awesome. Is she signing up?
Yeah, she's gonna sign up on payday. So.
Okay. When is payday, guys? Next Friday, right? We have a lot of pending there.
Well, her payday is going to be on August 3rd because I think she's on the, she's an older lady, so, but yeah, she's excited.
So, Sarah's story, you know, it's also a great story to have um, under your arms and share it at any time when you are, you know, with a young mom and who wants to balance things. And um, you know, Stephanie and Sarah together, they have a team that most of them are very young moms, and they became really good friends, and they do everything together, and they, you know, think the same, think alike, and like, you know, think alike and like the same things. And they really created a community, and I think that is very powerful. So that's something that you can use as a story that you are borrowing for yourself. So Stephanie, I'm not going to let you not share, because you did have a recruit after we talked. And yes, so you're muted. I'm going to mute you, and we want to hear your story.
Okay, so Sarah asked me to sign up 1 month before I was gonna have my baby, and then so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it for extra money to while I'm on maternity leave. And then I didn't think it was gonna be much of anything, and then Sarah's right, and I was just talking to her today. It's turned into so much in a year and a half that I don't even know where it's gonna be after that. But it was kind of just my thing after a while, my hobby, social life. We made so many friends. I got to spend more time with Sarah. I made more connections in the small community that I live in. And it's really easy after having a baby to kind of lose a lot of confidence, and it kind of helped me gain a lot of that back. And I'm going to school as a business major, and so it's kind of fun to play around with my Avon business and what I'm learning in school right now. And she's right. It's fun to help other young moms or other people just find that confidence in their life. And the constant recognition is really nice that Avon gives you, because sometimes it's a little bit easy to lose yourself when you are a single mom and you're so worried about the day-to-day. So that's what I like. And yeah, I did get a recruit. I didn't share all of my story with her, but she is a mom of 3, a single mom of 3, and she works nights at a company, so hopefully this will help her make extra money for bills and stuff.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely. And like from New York, it's not like she, you know, she's like from another, right? She's from
Yeah, she's from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And so, you know, you say you didn't share all your story, but you probably share the part that she cares for. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's what matters. Yes, we don't need to share the whole story, but the thing that it's going to trigger in them, the interest. Did everybody share? Carol, did you share your story? Or you just picked up on Donna's story, I think. But do you have something to share?
When I approach somebody, I basically tell them how, of course, my husband was in the military, so we traveled a lot. And then when he finally retired and we moved back home, I had the problem of finding an Avon rep because I love the product so much that I just decided to go ahead and sign up and sell. And basically, when I share my story, I tell them that started out to be the reason that I became an Avon rep. And then I just got out of my comfort zone and started sharing, telling other people about how I love Avon and their products. And then too, the fact that you don't have to have inventory on hand, you don't have the monthly quota, and then that Avon doesn't have territories anymore, because some people remember the territory. And no, I'd say Avon does not have territories anymore, so you can branch out where with your Avon business.
Did you get a chance to share your story this week?
I did, and the lady is waiting for payday.
Okay.
Sorry, I haven't felt very good today. But yes, she's waiting for payday, which hers is next Friday, so keep our fingers crossed.
Okay. So I see at least we have 3 that are waiting for payday. And since today is, what's the day today? 20th. And
Yes.
how many more days we have for the nesting?
11.
well, on the 31st until 11 in the morning. I would say until the 30th. So indeed, we have 10 days. So if these ladies are going to be, well, you have someone that's going to be paid on the 3rd, so that she won't, we won't be able to, unless she finds the money somewhere else because she gets super excited about it. It's not going to happen. But it would be really important if you can support them to start getting orders so that they can sign up and place an order right away. With the daily care bundle. I mean, what ideas do you have to help someone have an order right away? What would Milagros?
I did give.
No, go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, Carol. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
I gave her. I did give her 10 brochures and an order book, and told her, because basically she wanted to do a trial too. So she has that, and she is going to show it with family, friends, and people that she works with. So hopefully, come the 28th, she will have the required orders that she needs. But that's what I do with people. If they want to wait till payday, I usually give them a starter kit that they can still go ahead and do like a semi trial, like we used to do before when we have those packets that we could give them.
Yeah. And how do you help her, learn how to share the books and collect orders?
Basically, I know she can't get on the website and that yet, but I have her become friends with me on Facebook, and then I can send her some of the ideas on how to share on Facebook, share on Twitter, Pinterest, any of those places that she is on. Also, go to her bank, her doctor's office. If she has a pet, go to her veterinarian. Any of those places, car washes, gas stations. Anyway, I've seen people put them on the gas pumps after they get gas. They'll put an Avon book there. So
who has someone who has a personal recruit that would be eligible for nesting but still hasn't placed a $150 order?
I do.
Donna does. Anyone else? Well, Stephanie, yours has not placed the order yet, right? Okay. I don't know if Mona has. I think Mona has one recruit pending. We can't hear you, Mona. That's the only thing.
I have one that did place her order, and the other didn't yet.
Okay. So what ideas can we share that, to help the representatives that are hanging there, to have them have a $150 order by July 30th? What ideas do you guys have?
One thing Stephanie and I do for our team is, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably do, we send out a memory jogger. Do you guys know what that is?
Share it.
Oh, it's just a list that, it's basically a list of people that you know. And Stephanie, how would you explain it? It's basically like a list. It says your neighbors, your family, your friends, your veterinarian, your cousins, your people that at your work, your bank teller. It's like a reminder of people that you could check with, that you know personally, that you could let them know that now you're an Avon representative. That way, that's kind of like your network, your basic network.
So what do you have? Do you have that file?
Yeah, I can post it.
Can you post it in the group so everybody can have it and share it and use it?
Yeah, and basically what that does is, it helps you remember who you can ask right away or offer it to, and then, you might not think that this person might be interested, but then once you just, offer it, they end up ordering or they get really excited, or maybe they want to join you. So it's just kind of a reminder of people you can ask and share with, because when you first sit down you know, you're not quite sure, or a lot of people say, I don't know that many people. But once they fill out the memory jogger, they realize, oh, they do know a lot of people, and they have a great start for their business. And that helped my last recruit place her order. So I'm going to keep making sure that I give that out to everyone when they start.
Well, that's a good idea. Stephanie, how are you following up with your new recruit to make sure she has 150 before?
So when she first signed up, she was talking about how she couldn't wait for a kit to get there or whatever. And I told her, I was like, well, I made sure she knew how to share the brochure online. And I made sure that since she is farther away, that she did the YourAvon.com like university training. And then I sent her the memory jogger, and then I followed up with her to see how it was going and whatever, like if she had filled it out. She watched the sales meeting, and then I told her about how to share the daily care bundle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, the daily care bundle, it's a great offer for everyone.
And then I told her about the spend 40 and you get the bag, the makeup bag for 10. The flyer, whatever, the Let's Make Up flyer. Mm-hmm. That's for campaign 17. So I told her, I said, if they get the daily care bundle and then something else, then that would be enough. And then if all her orders are 50, she's only got to get 5 people to order, and she's already got 150.
Mona, do you have anything to share about how you help someone get a $150 order? I don't know if she can hear us. Let me see. Okay. Can you, Mona?
There you go.
Oh,
I can talk now.
We can hear you now.
Okay, I got one recruit that did like $173 order. So, you know, I was able to get nesting, and then she got one underneath her. So hopefully that's helping her too.
So how did she got 100? How were you able to support her so that she got $173 order?
She just had her orders ready to go. She, you know, I think a lot of people when they join Avon, they already, you know what they're going to order, and then by time they talk to family and friends, I think it just is able to get it then.
Okay. All right. Well, another thing that I can think of, it's Sarah, do you have your bag there handy? Isn't that for campaign 17? No, well, that was campaign 6. You're muted. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. My Avon Star?
No. The beach bag.
Oh, they're both both of my bags are in my car right now.
No problem. But you know the offer that we have that spend $40 and then for $15 you can get the bag. I mean, if they sell that deal to 3 people, they are already in the $150. And that is a great deal. And Sarah had the bag the other day, and then I couldn't resist, and I had to order it myself.
So, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah, those opportunities.
Back order that, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You can't back order that bag.
No, for campaign 17, we have what Stephanie's showing us.
Right.
You want to show it again, Stephanie? Yeah. Let's make. Yeah, that's the one. So, I mean,
I used one for a quarter auction.
I'm sorry, what, Mona?
I said I used one for a quarter auction. That really went.
I couldn't hear. I don't know if everybody else could.
I used one for a quarter auction.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. So the A-Box also, I think it's going to help our new team members to, to get to the $150. But, we only have 10 days left. And I think that there's so many unattached representatives and the shares are looking like in the 20s. So if you are an ambassador or above, if you can at least get one person in your team, that is going to change your business. It's not going to be just a little something. It's going to give you stability. It's going to help you move title. And when you move up, like if you're a bronze ambassador and your unit sales are $1,000, with 20 people, you can get to 2,000 or to 4,000. And you're going to earn the advancement bonuses, and it's $750 or $1,000 that you can earn right there just because you recruited one person. So, I can't stress enough, like, whatever it takes, you have the story to share. And, we shared some ideas on how to help them have the $150 order. And we can share more. Please, keep sharing on our Facebook group. Everybody has been very shy. That it's a closed and secret group. Nobody else except us can see it. So, if you're struggling with something, that's the place to ask. And if you have an idea, that's the place to share. Okay. Now, Stephanie and Sarah, and I promised them I was going to give them a few minutes. They had some questions. This is the first big event that they're doing. And I know, Carol, you do a lot of events. Mona, I know that you do a lot of events. Denise, you've been doing those booths also in town. Julie is the event organizer, event planner expert. So, and Misty, I don't know, we haven't talked about this. Donna, you have years of amazing experience on events. You probably can't even count how many you've done. So, Stephanie and Sarah, take it away, whatever you want to ask. You have great sources here.
I have a question about if you have like a system of how since we have a couple other representatives that are coming with us, they're all going to be selling some of their own products on the table. They all would like to meet, some new contacts and things like that. So we wanted to find a way to kind of organize it where we draw people in and then we have a way to get their contact information. Do any of you have advice on what's the best way to just kind of help that go smoothly, I guess, is my question.
I have the best luck with door prize. That usually brings the people in, and we have the form that has like their name, address. Do you currently have an Avon representative? Are you interested in selling Avon? Or no, I'm not interested in selling Avon. And we usually have the best of luck with that. And I do a lot of my vendor events with another rep. So then what we usually do at the end of the event, her and I usually just split. We pick the winner of the door prize, and then her and I just split the rest of the contact information, the rest of the entries. We just split them up, and then she takes part of them and I take part of them. But I found that to be anyway the best way to draw people in.
Okay. Has anybody ever recruited at an event, like any kind of event? This one's like an outdoor event. I think that area is kind of something I have a little bit of a hard time bringing up. At this event, I think I'll be okay because we're going to have a big sign that kind of explains it already and people are coming up to us. But do you have any advice for recruiting at events?
You can do a flyer. Go ahead.
No, I've done where I've put on the table the representative bag, the $100 bag, and, displayed that to show.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have one of those, so that'll be good.
I've even had people just walk right up to me and say they want to join Avon.
Oh, awesome.
So, yeah, that's how I got my last recruit, was she just walked right up to the table and said she wanted to join, and I gave her my business card and wrote the Year Start Avon and my reference code on the back, and she went home, and within 10 minutes I got an email saying that she had signed up.
Awesome.
I think Donna wants to share something.
I was going to say the same thing. Your little information cards, that will work out really good, you know, if you write your names on the back. But if you talk to someone specifically, I don't know how many people you're going to have there, but if you're talking to someone, then, you know, you should definitely give them your card and your reference code. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of you.
Okay.
Okay?
What Donna is saying, and I think that's, you know, to Carl's point, if there is someone with whom you interact and you're putting her name in the drawing box, make sure you put, if it was someone that you connected with already, what Donna is saying is write your name in the back so that person does go for you.
Yeah, we've done that before too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
And I would suggest, Sarah, that since there's going to be several of you working your booth area, if you're talking with someone who, you know, just kind of not really, just really focus on them when you're talking to them and start working your story in. But just really make them feel like nobody else is mattering right then. It's just them. And, you know, the importance of them. And once you get on that ground with them, then it's just easier to talk to them, and they're more liable to want to join you.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Well, and if you are there and you have any questions, post them in the group, and everybody's going to be paying attention and giving you tips and answering. We have a deal, everyone?
Yep.
Okay, because they're going to be there tomorrow and Saturday, so it's fast.
The one thing is just make sure you have everything priced. That's the biggest thing that I've always had people come up to me and say, I am so glad you have your product priced, because a lot of the vendors do not, and people do not like that. They like to see the price off the product.
Yeah, they don't want to have to ask and then feel like
Right.
they're being pressured.
Yep.
Okay, will do.
What event is it that you ladies are doing?
It's called Riverfest. It's in Bellevue, down by the river, and they have live bands. They added a carnival this year. There's a barbecue championship. There's craft vendors. So it's basically just a huge event that the whole town goes to just to celebrate, like a summer festival, I guess.
Then my suggestion to you, Sarah and Stephanie, take plenty of bug guard to sell.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to push that. So,
If you're by the river.
yeah.
Yeah.
That and Skin So Soft.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great tip. That's a great tip. Well, we're gonna get cut off again, and I know that everybody probably has a family waiting for or bed waiting. What I, you know, my takeaway, a big takeaway here is, Sarah and Stephanie are the queens of social media, and I know that a lot of you, you know, and you know, and a lot of you do very well too, but they are very consistent. They do Facebook videos all the time, product reviews, and I know that a lot of you, it's something that you mentioned that you'd like to, you know, to work on. And today they have this immediate need. Me, Donna says me, so here, Donna. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is, if that is something that everybody wants to talk about in our next collaboration, we're gonna leave some time to talk about it, and maybe that, you know, I'll give them the power to share the screen so they can walk you through some things, and you can ask questions. So for the next collaboration, also be ready to, you know, to ask the questions that you want to know about social media. We can also prepare a specific training on that. But you know. Okay, sure. You know, I think we can do that. This group is very powerful in that sense. You know, we still need to figure out what are your strengths that you can share with the rest of the team. Today you've done amazing, giving Sarah and Stephanie ideas for their event tomorrow. So this is where where all the rich thing of this program is going to be. But I'll see you on Monday, and be ready because it's going to be a really good training. So come with your mind open and to give it like a different outlook to what we've been doing, or maybe it's the same, but looking things from a different point of view. So on Monday at 8 p.m. In the meantime, keep sharing your story. Remember that the more that you practice, the better you're going to get at it. Okay?
Hey, thank you.
Have a great
Thanks.
night, everyone.
Good
Bye-bye.
luck, ladies.
Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.